Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew Martinez, and today we're going to talk about how to use AI for website planning. So I got my Google Slides presentation here, and this is an outline of everything we're going to cover. I'm going to give you a little background about me and talk a little bit about AI, OpenAI, AI, and ChatGPT in general, and also go into how AI can help with website planning and also why you need a written website plan. And then certain considerations for a service-based business website as well as an e-commerce business website. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my upcoming book. Well, first off, you're probably wondering, well, who is this guy? Well, just a little bit about me. I'm the owner of an online business called Powerful Digital Solutions. I've been self-employed since October 12th, 2017. And I do specialize in WordPress website development and design. So I do consider myself a WordPress website expert. Then I also like to consider myself an online entrepreneur since I do a lot more than just build websites and digital marketing campaigns. So, for example, I have an online course on how others can create their own professional website without touching any code. And I also do a little writing for like other companies here and there. And aside from that, I am based in San Antonio, Texas. Go Spurs Go. And I am a lover of black coffee and anything from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And if you're more of a DC Comics fan, then that's okay. It's all good. I do a little bit of Latin dancing, reading, and writing. All right, well, to begin with, well, what is AI, OpenAI, and ChatGPT? And unless you've been living under a rock during 2023, yeah, you might have at least heard of OpenAI and ChatGPT. And artificial intelligence, or AI for short, refers to the simulation of intelligent behavior in machines. And I'm sure everybody knows about ChatGPT, which was a language model developed by OpenAI. And OpenAI is an organization that was founded in December 2015 as a nonprofit with the mission to ensure that artificial general intelligence benefits all of us. In 2019, the organization transitioned to a capped profit model to attract more funding while maintaining its original intent. And the GPT in ChatGPT stands for Generative Pretrained Transformer. And this refers to the model's ability to generate human like text based on a large amount of pre existing data it was trained on. And transformer refers to the specific type of model architecture used. And later on in this video, we're going to actually do a demonstration of ChatGPT and a few other AI tools. And ChatGPT, can accomplish a number of tasks such as drafting emails, writing code, creating written content, completing sentences for you, and so much more. All right, sorry about that. All right, now let's talk about how AI can help with the website planning process. AI can streamline the website planning process through different tools, each with its own unique capabilities. And the most common one is ChatGPT, and this can help with like generating ideas, drafting content, and streamlining the brainstorming process. And then we have Bard, which is Google's current AI model, and this can help with more so with the research and is able to search the internet in real time and get the most up to date information. So, for instance, it can help with keyword research and market research. And last but not least, we have Bing Chat. Although it's able to search the internet like Bard, it can also generate images, which Bard and ChatGPT cannot do. It uses OpenAI's DALL-E technology to create artwork, and this can help with coming up with logo ideas. All right, so let's go ahead and demonstrate each AI tool. So we'll just pretend I'm a new videography business in San Antonio, Texas, and I want to focus on weddings. So we're going to use each AI tool to come up with a possible company name, slogan, and color scheme. And we'll also see if we can get some inspiration for a new logo. So I'm going to escape full screen. So we got my scratch paper here. This is where we're going to copy and paste into each AI tool. And this is going to be our first prompt here. And a prompt basically refers to the input that you feed the AI tool. And the more detailed, the more specific you can be, the better. So I'm going to copy this. And we're going to start with ChatGPT. So I'm already logged in here. So this is where we would type out our prompt. So we're letting it, and yeah, it's very important that we prep it just right. So the more information we can give it, the better. So we're going to start with this. All right, absolutely. I'm ready to assist. Okay, so now it's ready to guide us. Okay, so we got our output. So now we're going to start with the company name. We're going to do copy, do paste. Okay, so let's see what it gives us. Certainly, coming up with a catchy and memorable company name is essential for your videography business. Here are 5 suggestions for you to consider. Alamo Wedding Films, San Antonio Love Lunch Productions, Saxon Video. So it says, yeah, as you can see, the ChatGPT tool knew to incorporate elements of San Antonio and Texas, which will connect the local community. And obviously, yeah, you would probably do a little bit more research beyond this. Of course, you would want to make sure that the names are available and such. And for this example, we're just going to go with River City Wedding Reels. So, all right, now it's time to come up with a slogan. So I'm going to highlight this, copy, and paste. All right, so now it's time to come up with a slogan. Can you suggest 5 possible slogans for, and we said River City Wedding Reels. All right, so let's go ahead and input that. All right, here are 5 possible slogans. Capture your love frame by frame, your love story, our cinematic craft. All right, so as you can see, we've got some pretty good suggestions here. And then once you land on like 1 or 2, then you can maybe like ask some like friends, families, or like members of your target audience, hey, which of these slogans sounds better for us? Okay. Okay, so we got our output for that. So now we're going to see if we can get some up with the color scheme. So I'm going to copy this and then paste it here. So in our case, we want to brand colors to appeal to both men and women, and we want to come across as professional, approachable, and creative. And then we're going to need the names and hex codes of each color. All right, so let's see if we can get 3 possible color palettes. All right, so creating a color palette that appeals to both men and women while conveying professionalism, approachability, and creativity is a great strategy. Here are 3 color palettes on their names and hex codes. So for this first one, we got Classica Elegance, and we got our colors and hex codes here. And then just a side note, yeah, the hex code, it basically refers to a like 6-digit code like for each color. It's like the 6 at, it could either be 6 numbers or 6 letters, or a combination of numbers and letters. And it's something that website designers and graphic designers work with a lot. All right, so we got our blue, pink, white, gray, and gold accent, and timeless romance, dusty rose, elegant slate, green. All right, so we actually got some good colors to work with. And it also explains why it chose these colors. And then also keep in mind that, like if you're trying to decide which colors you should go with, then yeah, sometimes it might be best to find another website designer or another graphic designer to run this by, or maybe ask members of your target audience, hey, which of these colors would look best for us? All right, so now it's time to come up for a logo. So I'm going to copy this. And then for this color palette, yeah, we'll just use the first one. We'll use palette 1. Classic elegance. All right, let's see what it gives us. As you can see, it gives us a nice little bird's eye view of its thinking process. The font, the color. Okay, yeah, so it didn't really give us any designs. It just gave us an overview of the design process. Okay, so can you produce a logo for me? If you try to, ask for a logo, it can't create visual designs or images directly. It can give you a description of the logo concept. So like here, it would suggest what the icon could look like the stylized film reel, and then the font, and then the color. And this is certainly something you could share with the graphic designer and get their thoughts on. All right, so we got a taste of how ChatGPT helps with our videography business. So now let's see how Bard would help us with the same task. All right, so I'm going to copy this. All right, and this is what the Bard user interface looks like. So as you can see, it's slightly different from the ChatGPT user interface. So it's here to let you know what it's able to do, and also it is in the experiment process. And they do let you know that, hey, this may display inaccurate info, so it is an ongoing work in progress, basically. So actually, I'm going to paste my prompt here. I'll go and move my camera out of the way. All right, there we go. All right, so we got our same initial prompt from earlier. So let's go and submit. All right, let's see what Bard tells us. As you can see, Bard likes to be a little bit more talkative. So if we go to ChatGPT, like I just said, all right, I'm ready to assist. Just let me know what your questions are. So ChatGPT basically lets you know that, yep, I'm ready whenever you are. And Bard, they actually like to give you a nice little preamble. So they actually like to give you some tips to keep in mind as you're starting up your videography business, like develop a strong portfolio, network with wedding professionals, Offer competitive pricing. So as you can see, it's kind of acting more like an advisor to you. And there's some other questions to consider. So basically, yeah, the types of things that a business coach might share with you. Yeah, we just got from Google Bard right here. All right, yeah, then this is all, yeah, very, very good advice, by the way. All right, so we got Bard prepped. All right, so now let's give it our next prompt. Copy, then we're going to paste. All right, let's get 5 possible company names. See what we get. San Antonio Wedding Storytellers, Text Forever Films, and oh wow, we actually got 5 different ones here. So yeah, these were the ChatGPT names, and these were the BART names. And yeah, it'd be kind of like if you're to like ask like 2 different people to come up with 5 different company names. I mean, it's probably rare you get the same thing. Like if you ask 2 or more different people, you're going to get 2 or more different responses. Yeah, just like here. And it kind of talks about like its thought process behind each name. So San Antonio Wedding Storytellers, Descriptive and Creative, then Texas Forever Films, San Antonio Love Stories, Lone Star Weddings, Love Marriage. All right, so we actually got some good names to work with here. So now we're going to come up with a slogan. All right, so I'm going to copy this, come back here. And yeah, while just about any of these names could work, but I'm going to go with Lone Star Weddings. So yeah, let's get 5 possible slogans for Lone Star Weddings. Let's see what it gives us. Yeah, capture the magic of your Texas wedding, your Texas wedding video forever, telling your Texas wedding story one frame at a time, where Texas traditions meet modern love, your Texas wedding videos unique as your love. And yeah, all slogans are short, catchy, and memorable. And also gives us a thought process behind each slogan as well. All right, and then once again, you can always share this with other friends, other family members, or members of your target audience, and get their thoughts. All right, now let's come up with a color scheme. All right, so let's go ahead and copy this, paste this. All right, let's see what Bard gives us. Based on your requirements. All right, so color palette 1, we got navy blue, white, and gold. Classic and modern, and then the second one is natural and inviting. Sage green, cream terracotta, and then we got dusky rose, charcoal gray, metallic silver. All right, so yeah, just about any of these color schemes could work. And actually, in this example, we're going to go with the color palette 2. All right, and then we'll go and work on the logo here. So we're going to copy and paste. And then we'll use color palette 2. Should be classic and modern. And then it's going to recommend a serif font like Times New Roman or Garamond. Could feature a silhouette of the state of Texas with a wedding band or two inside. And it attempts a rough sketch of what the logo could look like. So I gave a pretty good thought process to it. And then let's see, what else did I see here? Oh, and then in case you wanted to see what your colors look like, let's see, can you show me what my colors look like for color palette 2? So yeah, the sage green. And it looks like it pulled these images from the internet, from other websites. So if I click here, the Julie banner, sage green paint colors. Okay, so it didn't really give us the exact shade, but that's good. And then we got our cream, and then we got our terracotta. And then you produce a rough. And let's see if we can prompt it again to get a rough sketch. And then, yeah, it looks like it pulled an example of someone else's logo sketch. But yeah, it didn't really give one for ours. So you can see Google Bard, it basically goes hand in hand with Google's search engine. I mean, it's very good with like pulling information and pulling like visual aids from like other places in the internet, while ChatGPT can't really do that. All right, so yeah, we went through using ChatGPT, we went through using Google Bard. Now it's time for Bing. All right, so we'll copy our initial prompt. All right, so now we have Microsoft Bing here, and here, yeah, it also lets you know like what it's able to do, what you can use it for, and unlike the other two, Microsoft Bing, this is the only one that can actually generate art using like DALL-E E, and this is actually another technology from OpenAI. All right, so we're gonna go and paste our prompt here. All right. Bing. Oh, and then yeah, we can also choose our conversation style, like more creative, more balanced, more precise. So we'll just stick with the default balanced one. All right, so I'm ready to help with business planning. So yeah, just like ChatGPT, it just lets you know it's ready. Whereas Google Bard, it actually gave you a nice preamble. Yeah, it actually gave you like a free business coaching session, basically. All right, so we got being prepped. So let's go and feed it our next prompt. So yeah, help with the company names. And yeah, it will even cite its sources here. And you'll notice how with okay, actually, we'll X out of there. Yeah, you'll notice how ChatGPT and Google Bard, yeah, they actually incorporated San Antonio and Texas in the names, whereas Bing yet didn't really incorporate like San Antonio, Texas in the names all that much. So there's a slight disconnect there. But nonetheless, we'll keep going. So now it's time to come up with a slogan. Let's get our 5 possible slogans. Let's see. And then in this one, we'll just use the 4th one, Eternal Visions. All right, 5 possible slogans for Eternal Visions. Let's see what we get. All right, so as you can see, yeah, these slogans aren't that bad. And oh, wow, we actually got some images here. Catchy. Okay, yeah, it just looks like genera images from the internet. And then it'll also give you some like further prompts, further questions to consider. Like if you want tips for creating a slogan or how to create a website for my business. All right, so we got our slogans. So now, time to work on the color scheme. All right, so we're going to feed it our same prompt, see what it gives us. All right, so we got black, white, and gold. There we got pink, blue, and lavender. And green, brown, and beige. Okay, it does give us like other online resources to consider as well. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, not that bad. I mean, it's not quite as creative. I mean, not quite as detailed as Bard and ChatGPT. Yeah, but nonetheless, still plenty to consider. And also, it'd be kind of like if you were to like ask like 3 different graphic designers, like what would be the best color scheme. I mean, in a case like that, I mean, you're also going to get like 3 different suggestions as well. So it's just a matter of taking the suggestion that you resonate with the most. Oh, we even get some images to consider as well. All right, so now for the last prompt here. We'll come up with the logo. Yeah, we'll use, let's see. Yeah, we'll do the natural and rustic. All right, it's not capable of creating images. Teen natural. And it's generating something for us. elements, minimalist design, vintage style. And then it gives us resources for logo inspiration. Oh, and actually, thanks to the power of Dolly, we got some rustic images to consider. Alrighty, and then let's see. I know our see what was our company name here. We went with Eternal Visions. Natural logo design. Okay, let's see. Well, can you produce or can you produce an image of my? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what it. Okay, it's not capable of creating images, so it's okay. Basically, going to give us the same thing. Oh, I produced something here. So yeah, Eternal Visions, but yeah, I didn't really keep our testing in mind. So yeah, so as you can see, yeah, AI is not going to do like all the work for you. And yeah, it's not going to design the logo for you. I mean, it can give you like some inspiration. It can give you some like advice to consider, like some like imagery to consider. But but yeah, you would still need to go to a graphic designer or somebody for that that human element. So all right, so I think we went through all the prompts here. So yeah, I just wanted to walk you through how each tool would work, and as you can see, you saw the different like strengths and weaknesses in each one. Yeah, ChatGPT did well on certain things, while Google Bard did better on certain things, and the Bing Chat did okay on some things. If anything, I didn't think it did a very good job of like pulling in more visual aids from the internet. All right, so all right, moving on. Now, everybody needs a written website to plan, and just as home builders need a blueprint before they start building, a well-planned website blueprint is key before you start creating your website. It's going to serve as your roadmap, guiding your efforts, and help you stay focused and organized. And it'll also allow you to take a step back and view your overall strategy and intended user experience. So all in all, website blueprint, it's something that'll help you keep organized and stay on track. And when creating a service-based business such as a photographer or chiropractor or a videographer, every service-based website should have a service page with the detailed service descriptions, the client testimonials page, a blog for sharing tips and expertise, and maybe some sort of like make an appointment page or scheduling page. And then also you want to have your colors, have your fonts, etc., etc. And then for the e-commerce website, it's going to have more details here, since there are a lot more moving parts with an e-commerce website. So maybe you're a clothing brand or a jewelry brand. Maybe you'll be selling some sort of other physical products or virtual products. But a blueprint for an e-commerce website is what's going to have a list of each product, and also the categories and descriptions for each of those products. And then also maybe you'll want a customer reviews page, an FAQ page, or a customer account page, like for someone to be able to like set up an account, and then within that customer portal, they could like view their billing info, their payment history, et cetera, et cetera. Or maybe like an overview of the online buying process. So, like for example, like are we going to let the customers check out as a guest, or make them set up an account if they don't have one yet? And also like your colors, your fonts, and et cetera, et cetera. Oh, just a pro tip: no matter what kind of website you have, everyone needs a terms of service page and privacy policy page. And I've audited a lot of client websites over the years, and the most common mistake I see is no terms of service and no privacy policy. And in a nutshell, since your website is a form of intellectual property, you need a terms of service page to protect that intellectual property. And whenever you're collecting any sort of personal information like names, addresses, or if you're an e-commerce website, if you're collecting like payment information, you definitely need a privacy policy to let people know that you respect their info, you treat it with the utmost respect. All right, I'd like to go and talk about my upcoming book. And my book, Read This Before Creating Your Small Business Website, Design Your Complete Website Blueprint Within 24 Hours Using AI. Well, it's geared towards startups and other small business owners who need a new website. And you're going to learn how to accomplish a week's worth of website planning within 24 hours using AI. And after you finish this book, you're going to have your own website blueprint that you can use whether you continue with the DIY route or decide to hire someone else. And in case you do decide to hire someone else, then yeah, it's definitely going to make all the difference when you have a blueprint you can share with them. Like when you let them know that, hey, I just want you to know that I'm starting up this new website, and I've already done the research. I've already figured out what my website name is going to be, what my slogan's going to be, what my colors will be, what my fonts will be, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, that's going to make everyone's life easier. And then just another pro tip, having that website blueprint ahead of time, that can actually give you further negotiation power. You can let that other freelancer know that, hey, I mean, since I've already like determined my like colors, fonts, and branding, since I've already done most of the upfront work, is there any sort of special deal we can do? Because I know in my case, whenever a prospective client comes to me and lets me know that, hey, I've already done a lot of the upfront work. Yeah, these are like the colors I'm going to use. These are the fonts I'm going to use. Then, yeah, in most cases, I'll cut them a deal of some sort. And the tentative launch date is November 17th, 2023. And to get more details and join my pre-launch list, just head on over to websitebpbook.com. And when you join, here's everything you're getting. The early bird price of 99 cents, a free 15-minute consultation with me. And you can think of this consultation like your own personal, like, ask me anything session. And then access to my private Facebook group where you have an option to provide feedback on my rough draft and network with other like-minded entrepreneurs. And you're going to get access to exclusive deals and incentives not available to anyone else. Like, for example, like if I have a Black Friday special for 50% off one of my offers, like you'll get it for 75% off, that sort of thing. All right. Well, I appreciate your time and attention. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Take care.